After many speculations, John Travolta breaks silence. Even though John Travolta is one of the world's best actors, many people believe he's a bit strange of a person. His contentious relationship with Scientology, claims of improper conduct, and suspicions about his sexual life all serve to obscure the true Travolta. We gathered some of the most intriguing facts about him, including a statement he made to set the record right, to put things in order, and to give the great Hollywood icon honor. A lifetime of love. The gorgeous John Travolta has had many different ladies on his arm throughout his life, but actress Kelly Preston is the one he's most connected with. Many people are unaware that they initially met in 1987 while shooting The Experts. Preston was married, so nothing came of it until she divorced in 1990. Travolta and Preston met while shooting separate projects in Vancouver, agreed to give it a go, and married in 1991 at the Hotel de Crillon in Paris. They had to get married twice. Unfortunately, legal obstacles hampered their marriage at first. When they returned to the United States, the ceremony in France, which was conducted by a French Scientologist minister, wasn't recognized. That's heartbreaking for the newlywed couple, but they demonstrated that they could easily overcome this challenge. All they had to do was be married in Daytona Beach, a few days after they returned from their destination wedding. Travolta and Preston were married twice in this fashion. Love before Kelly. Travolta had another love interest long before he met Kelly Preston. John Travolta met Diana Hyland while shooting The Boy in the Plastic Bubble in 1976. She was 18 years his older and played his mother in the film, but that didn't stop him from falling head over heels for her. Unfortunately, she was diagnosed with breast cancer just a year after they started dating. She died when he was just 22 years old. He was there for her in her last moments. He was a loner. John Travolta was not the popular jock we would have expected him to be in high school. He allegedly didn't fit in. "Not too many of my friends identified with what I was doing," he told the Phoenix in an interview. "I played football and basketball and did what they did, but few kids understood why I went to acting studios at night." Ironically, his enthusiasm for performing, which propelled him to global fame, was also what set him apart from his contemporaries in school. Family tragedy. Many tragedies have befallen John Travolta's life, most notably the loss of his 16-year-old son, Jet Travolta, in 2009. Jet, Kelly, and their 2 children were on vacation in the Bahamas when he had a seizure, fell, struck his head on a bathtub, and died soon after. Travolta and his family were totally distraught. Jet had a bright future ahead of him. "To bury your son is the worst thing you can ever do," the family's attorney told People magazine. John gets personal. The first thing that sprang to mind when John Travolta and Kelly Preston spoke up about their personal lives in 1996 was that certain things are best left unsaid. They confessed to Premiere that their eldest kid, Jet, was conceived over a special weekend spent at Demi Moore and Bruce Willis's home. They've been astonishingly open about this and other aspects of their marriage. They've also discussed their collaboration with a Scientology marital counselor. Surprise! Baby Benjamin joins in the mix. John and Kelly brought their 3rd child, Benjamin, into the world in 2010, after the sadness caused by Jet Travolta's death. "He's given the house a renewed spirit and purpose," John said. "He's brought us a new beginning." Baby Benjamin was a miraculous baby. In addition to providing a consolation to a devastated family who had lost their eldest son, Preston was 47 years old at the time, and John and Kelly couldn't believe they were pregnant. "You're the one that I want." Another renowned subject of Queen Elizabeth, Australian singer and actress Olivia Newton-John, is one of Travolta's most recognized co-stars. Fans of Grease have always suspected that the interaction on-screen was too genuine to be an act, and this was proved. Another Grease co-star stated that Travolta was charmed by the stunning blonde stunner. Despite this, they opted to keep things platonic rather than attempt to make a relationship work. They remained great friends until her passing last year. Weight gain. We're not startled when John Travolta turns up looking radically different, since his weight appears to have varied so much throughout the years. People were startled when it first occurred in 1998 for the film Primary Colors. In the film, Travolta portrays Jack Stanton during the 1992 presidential campaign. He was advised to gain 30 pounds, which he did. Travolta subsequently stated that it's been fun gaining it. Freak accident. With Jet's death, John Travolta has seen more than his fair share of sorrow. No parent should bury their kid. However, only a few years later, Kelly and John were struck by tragedy again when their dogs were hit by an airport vehicle in a bizarre accident at a Maine airport. The dogs were being walked down the tarmac by a liaison when disaster struck. The airport has sent a floral arrangement and card to the Travolta family, according to a municipal official. Cruz versus Travolta. Despite the fact that he and Tom Cruise are both members of the same faith, John Travolta doesn't seem to be buddies with him. The two actors aren't very close, according to Leah Remini's book Troublemaker: Surviving Hollywood and Scientology. Travolta is good pals with fellow Scientologist Kirstie Alley, whom Tom Cruise supposedly disliked as well. She had heard that Tom didn't like them, the writer stated. Furthermore, neither Travolta nor Alley were invited to Cruise's 2006 wedding to Katie Holmes. His romantic preference. I found it most offensive with the loss of my son, John Travolta told the Daily Beast. That was the lowest point I'd ever experienced. That material will always be intriguing to someone, but you avoid family. This is the Achilles heel of every star. It's just a case of individuals seeking money. That's all there is to it. It occurs on several levels. John Travolta ends speculation with candid address. After much speculation and curiosity surrounding the matter, John Travolta has finally broken his silence and addressed the ongoing rumors. With his characteristic charm and candor, Travolta shared his thoughts on the matter, putting an end to the swirl of conjectures. In his statement, he acknowledges the fascination that his private life tends to generate and expressed his gratitude for the support he's received from fans and well-wishers. While delving into the details might not have been his initial intention, Travolta's decision to speak out reflects his desire to set the record straight and provide clarity. His words resonate with a mix of sincerity and a touch of humor, a reminder that behind the celebrity personality lies a person who values authenticity and genuine connections. In the end, Travolta's willingness to address the speculations head-on showcases his resilience in the face of media attention and his ability to navigate the spotlight with grace.